Got him as back as this.
Listen up, just now I feel like a pimp. Chasing this money, my flesh. I roll up a gang of
something got really good value right now. You see a lot of opportunities going now where you all can build more. I definitely agree.
Smoking gelato was tasting like cooks. I wanna run cause the fish trying bush. If I got locked up, can I give you my stick? I was your nigga, you was my bitch. We was outside like we neither one stitch. Man, fuck that, we was like Bonnie and Clyde. And I did everything but just make you my bride. Keeping my pride aside.
Yes, sir. Skater the Fantasy Guy. Monday completed. Week 2, fantasy football. Week 1 was amazing. Just getting back in the fold of it. Let's tap into Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football was very interesting. What can I say? What did we learn from Monday Night Football? I would say that we learned that Swift, I like that Swift had the backfield to himself. Maningai and Roshan did not play. What else can we figure out? Caleb Williams actually did really good in the first time we're seeing him in the Ben Johnson offense in a real live game. He did really good. 2 rushing touchdowns. They did lose, but fantasy-wise was very productive. Roma Dunze looked okay. DJ Moore looked okay. Took a big hit. It's the Cole Kmet, Loveland thing. Not a big fan of it. Just a lot of work. It's just a lot of work over there. Same thing I've been telling you guys. The Bears have a lot of mouths to feed over there, and it's gonna filter out very soon. The Vikings side, JJ had a very bad start to begin with. He had a pick 6, but eventually got it together, threw a touchdown to Jefferson, which he meant it. That's great. Throwing a touchdown to Jefferson shows me a lot, and another touchdown to Aaron Jones, and ended up winning the game by 3. Very good game. For Monday Night Football, it didn't disappoint at all. I'll say that it didn't disappoint. Started off slow, but ended up pretty good. Please hit the notification bell. Subscribe. Please, I've been getting way more followers, and it's all because of you guys. I appreciate you guys. Keep on tapping into my content. Keep on following me in this journey to winning the chip. That's what we're doing it for. Follow me on all social media platforms. I'm on IG. I'm on Twitter. I'm on TikTok. Dropping content that's going to help you guys win your leagues. Content that's going to help you not tilt, okay? Also, what are we going to – the main thing we're going to be covering today will be Waiver Wire. Today is going to be strictly Waiver Wire. It's Tuesday. We all know what Tuesday is about. Let's get straight to it. But before we actually get to the waiver wire, a couple updates I want to give you guys. If you guys didn't see yesterday, right before Monday Night Football, Tank Bigsby was traded to the Eagles for a 5th and 6th pick. Kind of crazy to me. I like Tank Bigsby. I own him in a couple places thinking I was going to be backing up ETN, but come to find out it's going to be backing up Saquon. So what does that mean for Shipley? What does that mean for fantasy in totality? We're about to cover it right now. All right, cool. Let's start off with waiver wire. We're going to start off with the QBs. I do like a couple of QBs I like here on the waiver wire. And first of all, let me give you the criteria on my waiver wire. We're going under 50%. There's going to be some people that's going to be just a tad bit above 50%, and we're going to speak on those situations. Michael Penix, 20% owned, plays Minnesota. We just saw Minnesota on Monday night. They are susceptible. Like they do have a good rush, but Michael Penix has enough offense over there to get the ball out of his hand, get some touchdowns. So I can definitely see that. I really like Michael Penix. I think he's probably the best quarterback stream you can get. Yeah, he's definitely the best quarterback stream you can get this week. Second, I have Tua, and I know, guys, before you guys slander me, I understand Tua had a very bad game. But we already know the road-home split when it comes to the Dolphins. Dolphins at home versus New England, I think this is a great game for him to pick up the pieces. And I honestly believe that he can have more than 2 touchdowns in this type of matchup against the New England Patriots. Number 3, Aaron Rodgers. I don't know how much percent owned he is. I didn't check that, and I should have. But I know he's on most people's waiver wires. So, I mean, we just saw 4 touchdowns. I don't want to chase that. I don't want to chase the Tubs. It was a very good showing against a very good defense. But versus Seattle, I think Seattle can be had as well. And also, Geno Smith. Geno says 9.1% owned versus the Chargers. If you are in a situation where your quarterback is C.J. Stroud, I think these are the, C.J. Stroud. There's a couple other quarterbacks that are out there that are playing that I'm like, bad week 1. We're not tilting, but, if you do need a quarterback, you know what I'm saying? Daniel Jones should also be on this list. Daniel Jones is definitely on this list. Daniel Jones is playing Denver next week. So it's definitely not going to be what you saw last week, but Daniel Jones is also a pickup that you guys should be considering. All right, let's go to the running backs. The running backs is pretty simple. I'm going to start off with Quinshon Judkins. I have a league mate that was taking Quinshon Judkins at the end of every draft, and we all laughed. We're all like, you tripping, you bugging. No, you're not bugging. This is a great pickup, actually. Quinshon Judkins, 55.4% owned on ESPN leagues. If he's not on your team, you need to pick him up. I'm willing. So the streams of the weeks for the quarterbacks, I'm not trying to like, if you have a waiver priority, I wouldn't even tell you to waste your waiver priority on these guys. Now, these are guys, if you wake up in the morning, you see that green check mark there, it's like, hey, give it a swing. But I'm not wasting my waiver priority on these guys. You guys already have quarterbacks that you're going to start. If they did good or bad, it doesn't really matter. But you just no need to burn a waiver wire priority on these guys. Now, if you're in the waiver wire where it's like you rotate because your team lost and you're the worst and it's a constant rotate, I would do that with I would pick up those type of players with that. If we're talking fab, I'm not putting a lot of fab down on the quarterback position. You have a quarterback that just didn't show up. Quinshon Judkins now, this is a player I'm ready to burn some fab on. This is a player I am willing to put my waiver wire priority down for. Now, this is the guy. I mean, essentially, he was meant to be the guy. If it wasn't for that case, he'd probably be getting drafted 3rd and 4th round of regular redrafts. Okay, so this is the guy. I got Dylon Sampson, 32.8% owned. Did really good. Like I told you guys in the last part, 8 for 8 on receptions. Did really good. He looks really good. On behalf of Jerome Ford, Truther, which is me, I'm not tilting yet. I'm just going to bench him and I'm going to figure that out later. Like they running back room, I'm going to figure that out. Just bench Ford. I'm not willing to drop Ford. But Quinshon Judkins, if you want to drop somebody, I do have a list of players that I believe you can drop for him. It should be everybody on this list, but Kareem Hunt, Rashad White, Leggett. I'm not going to put Jerome Ford there yet because I love Jerome Ford. I have some bias to Jerome Ford. Rashad Bateman, Thielen, because the whole thing with Thielen is that Thielen should be losing his job in about 3 weeks. Okay? And you saw what he did in Monday Night Football. He had 0 catches. Chris Rodriguez, Jaden Blue, Cam Scatterboo, potentially Will Shipley, I'm willing to drop for. Damian Pierce, I'm willing to drop all these players for Quinshon Judkins. Let's see who else we have here. Trey Benson, 51.3% owned. I think this is a very good pickup. If you can get him, I mean, in the leagues I'm in, you're probably not going to get Trey Benson, honestly. You know, he had 33% snap count. Bayshaw, 210, 42.1% owned. With Bigsby out of town, I think that's a clear indicator to tell us that 2N is going to be the clear backup for Etienne. Okay, and just any league that you're in where you see Tajay Spears, this is not a waiver. I won't even say this is a waiver wire. This is not. Check your IRs. If you have a free spot, pick up Tajay Spears just for free. Don't burn no waiver wire on it. Okay. Hollywood Brown. Let's go to wide receivers. Hollywood Brown, 50% owned, 93% snap count, 16 targets. I mean, he is like without what's his name, Xavier Worthy. Without Rashee Rice, they kind of just showed us in that week 1 how crazy shit can get. 16 targets is really crazy. 93% snap count. I mean, he's on the field. You know what I'm saying? My number 2 wide receiver is Calvin Austin, 2.4% owned. He is the wide receiver 2 for the Steelers. 80% snap count. Rodgers looked good. I put Rodgers as a person that you can potentially stream for next week against Seattle. I think he's a good pickup. I'm willing to pick him up for a lot of those people that I also put on the list as well. Like, yeah, I'm willing to pick him up for that. Let's keep on going. Wanda Robinson, 31% owned, 76% snap count. Did really good against the Giants. He went 7 for 5, about like 60-some yards if I'm not mistaken. But definitely a good pickup. I mean, I probably wouldn't burn a waiver wire on Wandale, but just look around. You know, he might be there, he might not be there. You know, he's just kind of like a waiver wire guy that's like, he's always just good, solid, and it's like nobody really loves him until like everybody's on bye, and 2 people start getting on bye. Then that's when we start seeing more of Wandale. Quentin Johnson did really good. He's 3.8% owned, lowest percentage owned on this list. 82% snap count, 7 targets, and the main thing about this guy is that he is the main red zone target for Justin Herbert. So definitely take a look into that. If you do need wide receivers, I would take a swing on Hollywood, Austin, and Quentin. Wandale is just more like, okay, you can just pick him up and see how he does. I'm not burning a waiver wire on those type of guys. Shout out to Keyshawn Boutte too. 0.6% owned, 82% snap count. We talked about him in the offseason a little bit that he had a good rapport with Drake May last year, and it's kind of just showing again this year. Follow this trend. I'm not telling you to burn a waiver wire on him, but follow the trend. If you can get him in the morning and he's green, I wouldn't mind just scooping him up. Okay. Let's get into the tight ends. Jawan Johnson, 1.2% owned. 99% snap count, 11 targets, 9 receptions. I mean, if you are struggling at tight end, I mean, the answer is right here. Juwan Johnson. The answer is right there. Just go ahead. I would burn a waiver wire for that. I would burn a waiver wire for Juwan Johnson if you're struggling at the tight end position. If you're not, I wouldn't do that. If you have Kelsey and you think, well, because he had 11 targets, I need to go get Juwan Johnson. There's no need for that. Okay, let's keep on going. We have Zach Ertz, 40.5% owned, 64% snap count. His line wasn't looking too good. 5 targets, 3 receptions. He had a tub, and it kind of saved him. I'm not burning a waiver wire for him, but I'm sure he's always been, for the past 2 to 3 years, Zach Ertz has been somebody that's been on the waiver wire. He produces, and even when he produces, he still gets no love. Don't know why, but that's just how it is. They don't want Zach Ertz to be great, so you know what I'm saying? So, hey, but we understand what's going on. We understand that it's a player that you probably should roster. And now burning a waiver wire for Zach Ertz, you're losing it. You're missing it. I wouldn't do that, but he's definitely a player that I'm telling you, they're going to ignore him again. And this is a player you can just stash at the end of your bench. Jonnu Smith, 66% snap count, 22.6% owned. I like what I saw with him and Aaron Rodgers and the offensive coordinator. He loves him. He follows him wherever he goes. They're going to give him touches. They're going to make use of him. I saw him doing a jet sweep. He had 6 targets. I mean, this is all good signs. And of course, last but not least, Hero Fannin Jr., 0.8% owned, 72% snap count. And he had, I believe, 11 targets, 9 receptions. He had something crazy going on. And for Njoku owners, I know you guys are probably like, yo, what the hell is going on? This might be a thing. I'm not wasting a waiver wire priority on him. If it came down to like a fab thing, rookie fab, I mean, I'm willing to put a little penny on it, depending. Let's say most of my leagues are $1,000 fab. I'm willing to put down like $40, $50 on fab on Fannin. I mean, he might really be a thing. Honorable mention, Michael Mayers. If Brock Bowers does miss, I think this is a must pick up, honestly, with that offense. Brock Bowers said he had a knee injury, but he said it's okay. But you know how the season goes sometimes. Sometimes they're like, nah, this is not good. So this is also another pickup that I would be considering. Just stay up to date with the news on that. And yeah, that's pretty much waiver wires. So the main waiver wires, just to recap, the main people I would actually tell you guys to like prioritize. That's not what. The main people I'll tell you to get is Quinshon Judkins is a must. Okay, I would burn my priority for Quinshon. I would burn my priority for Hollywood Brown. Hollywood Brown. Juwan Johnson, that's also somebody I would burn my priority for. So, I mean, you guys just stay up to date with what's going on. Hope you guys enjoyed Monday Night Football. This is the season. I know some people lost all their leagues. Some people won all their leagues. So it's a high, but you want to stay steady. Staying steady is the main thing. Don't get too caught up on your wins. Don't get too caught up in your losses. It's okay. It's literally okay. It's like week 1. You figured out. I figured out the most things I learned about week 1 for real is more like the special teams. Like I'm in a couple of leagues where it's like special teams, kickers. You're starting to get that feel. Like week 1, you're just guessing. It's kind of like, I don't know. Now it's kind of like, okay, I think I kind of got my groove for special teams. So, but when it comes to the players, I do dynasty, and I've already been locked in dynasty wise for so long this whole offseason. So like the players, I'm not worried about. More special teams, kickers. You know, I think I've learned a lot from this week 1. And you just take that into week 2 and you get better, man. So, my guys, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Follow me on all social media platforms. I'm on IG. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Twitter. Thank you for tapping in with me. We just covered waiver wire week 2. Don't get too crazy. Don't put too much fab on stuff that you don't need to put fab on. But definitely stay in tune. Some of these players that I did mention are going to be green in the morning. Wake up early in the morning. I'm on the West Coast now, so I just got to wake up at 12. If you're on the East Coast, you got to wake up at 3, and you got to pick up your players, man. And this is the 80%. This is the diet of fantasy football. So make sure this is the part. This is the part. Waking up, picking up players. The best players in fantasy football are picking up players, making moves. Be like the Eagles. You saw the Eagles Monday night. They just traded for somebody. Be like the Eagles. All right, guys. You guys have a good one. Hope this video does help you guys to help you pick up some good waiver wire picks. And I'm going to see y'all very soon. Y'all be safe.